Hello, audio balancing tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga, with me, Blueankylo. I've upped the game's audio a bit. Hopefully it sounds a little more, audible this time around. I actually had to use, a filter in OBS to add some gain, because my system's being weird, which might add some audio distortion, but it's probably fine. So, we'll test it out. And, yeah, we did 2 arenas in between, recordings. That's why we got lots of money again. And in terms of army composition, we didn't change very much, really. Some equipped artifacts might have moved around. Jules got up to a 6th archer. Sybils, nothing special here. We need to get, more infantry, or we need the mages to be less slow so we can move quicker. Because right now she's gonna drag behind a bit. We bought this 1,000 gold evasion skill amulet for Stefan. That's new. Let's see. Changes. I think we've everyone promoted already. Changed around Bacchiel's squad a little bit. What I decided is he's going to focus on skirmishers. And so light infantry, but more skirmisher focused. And then we're going to let Stefan, as I get more units, is going to focus more on the rogue back attack style. So these guys attack from behind with stealth attack, and so does their leader. So that's going to be his sort of focus. We'll see if it works. Other than that, awesome guy just has a sort of general squad. And we ran out of horses, but we got that mercenary, the unique mercenary from the last mission, who's going to have a light cavalry bow squad, which should be interesting. That's everybody. So, quick support, and then off to the next map. Hello, Sister Great Paladin. Oh, it's the other way around. Oh, she got me too. I'm Sybil. Sybil. Ah, geesh. Too good. Hello, Sybil. I do remember you. Well, what do you think? I've become a war priestess for Viridia. That is until Barnabas and Jules dragged me out here. That is honorable. You should be proud. Wait, are you busy or something? No, I suppose not. She's so tall. It's just that I know you gave the final word on all Sisterhood of Justice Hopefuls, and it was difficult with you, Sybil. What? The land needs hearts such as yours, willing to sacrifice to root out the evil that surrounds us on all fronts. But in the end, the Denari Temple must remain steadfast in its ancient traditions. If we make sacrifices against the future, we will have lost our divine precedent for survival. And to that end, the Kaladin leadership values a certain solemn dignity as a core tenet. One cannot want this life. One should be, in a way, reluctant to wield the power that comes with joining the Sisterhood of Justice. I'm very sorry, Sybil. I know it can be harsh news. I just want it so much. That's always the case. What am I supposed to do? Just fake it? It will come in time. Donar willing, your heart will find peace. It must. I dread this thought of you growing old while bearing the burden of restlessness and regret. Yeah, right. That'll never happen. Not even you notice me. What, pray tell, has left you with such soul? You had parents, right? Not me. But who cares about Sybil? There's a million other orphans. I was indeed blessed to be around my father for much of my childhood. Exceedingly harsh as he was. Yeah, but at least you had someone to tell you if you're doing a good job. You are leading a good life, Sybil, but it must not come from... Yeah, I've heard it a million times. Can't come from someone else. I don't care. You can do that because you were taught to just be fine as who you are. And I wasn't. Just be fine with that. Just be fine with me being fine with not being fine with you being fine with me. Simple. Just fine. Forgive my shallow words, Sybil. I'm just being stupid. Just forget it. Forget it, Diana. Consider it forgotten. Don't ever watch over it. Sybil's kind of complicated, I suppose. She really, really wants to be a paladin, but she's not really allowed to be a paladin. So then she's just striking out at anyone that'll tell her, and, Diana ain't gonna take you a crap. So, let's go. The Sea Shepherd, far out at sea from Port Genos. Alright, here we are, on the edge of a bleeding storm in the middle of the Herald Sea. Well, there's the storm and the bloodthirsty outlaws. Can we catch up to the Tide Reaver ships? They ain't moving. Probably hunkered down to ride out the storm. Wait a minute, you're... If we don't make an example of them, we're gonna keep getting pushed around. We can also free some prisoner and treasure they plundered from Port Geno's. Any objections? We trust you, Ankylas. I will fight the cult and their pawns no matter where. Hell spells, Ankylas. I don't find myself on your bad side. Never, Stefan. Alright, we got ourselves an ocean battle. This is kind of a unique one where we start with, like, different spots to deploy in. We've got Ankylas and a boat. We've got Stefan in a boat. And we got Diana on a boat. Unlike certain Fire Emblem games, cavalry do just fine on boats, so don't worry about it. Let's see. So I think we need someone good and tanky over here to help out Stefan. So let's throw in Abigail right off the bat. Diana's already pretty strong herself, but maybe some high mobility to get up here would be nice. So let's give her J-Steen. And Barnabas is buddy with Ankylas, so up there. We got 3 more. So we can't take everybody. I don't know if I care about jewels on this map. I think I'll throw one more of my cavalries up here. There's not really any enemy cav, so we don't really need... There's also, like, there's no ambush train either, so... We don't really need spears, but... Throw in Awesome Guy, and one more up here. You know, we'll bring jewels after all. I changed my mind. For some reason. Let's go. Alright. Objectives. Don't die, somebody. Seize all the ships. You got 11 turns. Go, go, go. Alright. So, let's start on the right side. I think we could probably rush one of these archers down.
Repent before the righteous.
Maybe have Diana block the north.
Where am I needed?
And then we can canto up. Oh, right, I have to turn the animations on. Every time I do the arenas, I'm probably going to end up turning those off, but... Oops, don't mess with that. Alright, we can make it all the way down here. Might as well take the attack. We get first strike, go for it. Hey, David Poole. Doing alright. The timing on the Thunder Strike when we killed those guys is pretty good. Yeah, chatbots are out. I did a bunch of Windows reinstalling stuff. And therefore, I haven't got everything working yet. It's been a bit of a wild stream just getting settings.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
I can do this.
Alright, so...
I must not fail.
They've got themselves a mage squad. It's probably the most dangerous. Also, they've got some back attackers. I should have put a cavalry in this unit that can go fast.
I must be brave.
Let's start with this group then. Oh, come on, Barnabas.
We will always find a way.
The time to act is now.
Stay strong, everyone.
Ready.
Sergeant awaiting orders.
Well, at least we got lots of support bonuses. Ankylas has got all her buddies around her. Now this one, I could do some shuffling. Technically, I can have Stefan attack that unit. If I want. And let's give that a shot.
My friends are counting on me.
Getting real thirsty here.
Although I might not want to do an aggressive attack because we're going to be surrounded. But I'm hoping that we kill the mages with the back attack before they can do anything. Yeah, I mean that worked out pretty well. So it is definitely nice to have back attack groups. Oh, they can't be attacked. Okay, so he's just going to get attacked once, probably from behind. And then we've got our big hitters ready to go. Okay, good turn. You think you can take on the Blueankylo? I didn't remember that they had back attackers, but it's fine. We didn't get a sweep, but we certainly won. Alright, going for Stefan. This should be okay. I think having a horse bow will be a nice unit to have. I'm going to try to make specialized units, and I'm going to try to do like 1 or 2 of each different type of specialized unit, so we're not focusing too much on just everyone's cav, you know? It's Fire Emblem or Ogre Tactics, but it's definitely more combat. It's got more in common with like Ogre Battle, because you don't control this part. Oh man, you got. So the problem was he did too well. That was suffering for success. Suffering from success. If he hadn't completely wiped out the first squad, he would have been totally fine. But by killing an entire unit, he opened up an attack from a second guy, and then. You can play with permadeath. You don't have to, though, so we're not. If you're playing with permadeath, I would have just ended up reloading the first turn, because I didn't expect him to just wipe out that whole unit. Donar has granted me allies. I will finally be free of the monsters. These monsters. So Narima. She just popped in out of nowhere. Huh. She looks pretty tough. She's got an advanced class, a custom sprite. She can avoid blocks. Looks like she has some connection with Jules. Alright, let's just let Blue finish this off.
For my homeland.
Get us all healed up.
Time to end this.
I await your command.
How can I help, my lord?
So I'm just gonna put him here. Wait.
Sayuna will never.
Okay.
He will always find a way.
Time
We're gonna talk to him and then we do a little trick. Oh, we can't. Oh, maybe she wants to. Dang it. Maybe she actually wants to talk to. Okay, hold on. I thought she'd want to talk to Jules, not Blue. Redo the turn. The game is very generous with the saves and stuff, so you don't have to feel too bad about it. Unless you're really trying to Iron Man it, like, don't stress out too much.
I ain't got all day.
I would like you to attack Barnabas,
You got a plan?
and then instead we'll have Jules finish this guy. I guess we could have got these guys surrendered. That might have been nice. We should try to get some captures. Anyway, if Narima wants to talk to Blue, there we go. Liberators, I am a friend. For allowing me to be free, I'm in your debt. I am Narima. Ankylas, well met. You were one of the slaves? Yes, I was to be sold as a slave, but before that, I wanted to free them. Then you are indeed a friend. Please join us, Narima. I could use your knowledge. My blade is yours. Although her artwork, like her sprite, her not her battle sprite, but her menu sprite, whatever you want to call that, has her with a bow and arrows as if she was an archer. I guess she's got a bow and a sword. Oh, and she can use it in combat too. She's a custom class. That's cool.
Sayuna will
I don't think Blade Masters can usually use their bow. Nice. Alright, so she's even better than she was the last time I played. Awesome. Awesome guy, save the day. Might as well just try to get a couple surrenders. Don't be so lazy, Blue. Alright, Stefan, unfortunately,
I can do this.
that time. Maybe...
Did you need something?
Maybe? No. That was a mistake then. Shouldn't have done that. Nah, it's fine. We still get the surrenders. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere on this map to resurrect, so if you're playing on permadeath mode, you definitely don't want anyone to die.
For my people, for my homeland.
Alright, so we just got another mage group to fight on that side.
A paladin never surrenders.
Good. Nice and easy. We've got one archer. I don't think we need to send Diana all the way up there. I think we can just have Jay Steen do it. And we'll make sure we get first strike. We'll just wait here, out of range, and then charge up next turn. Who did I miss? Ah. Tariq. I think we just wait a turn before we charge in with him as well, because he would definitely die. He's a, basically all archer group. So, you don't want to charge them in. We've done that enough to know that's a bad idea. Alright, can we survive the mages? Oh man, my dragon got stunned. I bet you if the dragon had got his turn... Oh, 238 damage crit? See... that shouldn't have killed any of my dragons. So again, if you're playing on permadeath, man, some battles are just... that's like our unique dragon too. That was, what's it called? That was Nibbler. I think there's a version for the Switch at least. Okay, we need to start giving Barnabas some protection here. He's getting trounced. I don't know if there's anything other than Switch though. Oh, they're going hard on the right. So conveniently, Barnabas does heal 10%. 10% of his each individual unit heals up 10% per turn. It's yeah, I mean it's on Steam, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a version for other consoles. Let's have
I must not fail.
Abigail move this way. Medal of Valor.
Time to even the odds.
Grab a boat. Unfortunately, we've lost a dragon and most of Stefan's unit already, so we're not doing great in terms of like efficient play without losing units. That's not been my strong point. But let's see if we can kill this archer. We'll go with a little bit extra damage. We get the charge bonus that causes shock, which I forget exactly what shock does, but it's probably good. Yeah, this unit's I like the cavalry. We got mostly loyal squad too. 8, 8, 8. Or wait, no, it's they're they're just the -2 for Nightcap. Oh yeah. So these guys are going to cost 6 capacity each once they're all loyaled up. That's so good. It's going to be so easy to have a huge light. That's such a good ability, man. That Knight Captain. That's so good.
Donar be with us.
So that's a lot of units there. Barnabas.
Master Sergeant, awaiting orders.
Let's go for the surrender here. Should be fine. And that's a lot of Canto. We don't want to get too close to them. We could technically open the chest right now, but I think Barnabas himself is going to die if I'm not careful here.
I must stay strong.
Alright, Blue, I believe in you. We're going to go cautious. This is very risky. We're going to go cautious attack so we get more defense. Snipe that mage. That was good. Alright.
How can I help, my lord?
Tariq, you're just going to make an attack and then get out of there, I think. Did kill one. They can move 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack there. Alright. Yeah, light... Actually, honestly, horse archers compared to Jules' not horse archers, wherever he is, like, they can kite, which is something a regular archer... Like he has the option of taking a shot and getting away, which keeps him a lot safer than someone like Jules, who just would have to run away and only have 6 squares, I guess. Alright, so can this group survive? I think we'll be okay. That's a lot of damage. Although, honestly, not killing these groups is better, because then we get surrounded by enemy units that block other attacks. Oh. I thought wrong. Sheesh, we're getting wrecked today. Oh, that was brutal. I feel like enemy mages got buffed in one of the releases, because they just seem to be doing so much damage lately. Like, one-shotting dragons even. Like, I don't remember them being that good. They seem to hit really hard now. Okay, so that was a mistake. I thought he was out of range, but he wasn't. I guess I think my biggest problem is I'm rushing. I'm going too quickly through these missions. I should take more time to, I'm going to try to play the next map a bit slower and smarter. Oh, also,
Donar, guide my attack.
I need to actually capture this ship.
Repent before the righteous. Where am I needed? A paladin never surrenders.
But yeah, we're rushing in, making silly mistakes.
I must be brave.
Okay, so what we can do with units that are a bit further back is use the cool shuffle ability.
I love this part.
My friends are counting on me.
We will always find a way.
I think this is worth it. And then blue.
The battle lies before me.
They're all gonna do back attacks. Ah, letting these guys go first is such a mistake. Let's see, charging it is really nice when you're fighting a bunch of back-attacking rogues. Hey there, Figo.
I ain't got all day.
I can't resist it. I still think this is smarter overall. You don't get to seize it like that, but if there's a defense bonus, you get it for ending your turn there at least. This is 3 back attacks, so... Can we just kill them all? Maybe. I'm gonna go aggressive. Be aggressive. It's pretty good. Alright, aggressiveness pays off. Never slow down. Never surrender.
I can do this.
I think we can probably surrender this guy. Okay. We've had some successes and some failures on this mission. Oh, you didn't go after blue. Dragon is mad. You killed his buddy. Schminchkin is angry. Nice bonk. Alright, I mean, that's pretty much it. Map is done. We just gotta conquer everything. Almost forgot about this one. The hardest part will be getting all these treasures, I suppose. So let's make sure we get some treasure. Ooh, our first silver arena token. Okay, let's let someone with all their units alive. You know what, Diana? Actually, I think you do get treasure by ending your turn on it. You have to take the command to capture something, but I think treasure, as long as you end there, you get. We'll test that theory out here. No surrender? You've got like 50 hit points across your entire unit. Crazy. To think they could stop Diana. Yeah, so you get that treasure chest automatically.
For my people, for my homeland. Not fail.
Stay strong, everyone.
Okay, I'm gonna do... This is like just high quality turn micro, but because of the shuffle mechanics, I'm gonna try to get used to doing more regularly. Doing stuff like this lets you move people around quite a lot. So we can like capture this turn, and then next turn we can do the last 2 things. I don't think you get anything for healing. No XP or class experience, anything else. I don't think. I missed somebody. There's a couple units that blend in really well with the background colors, and it's very difficult to tell they're gray from they're not gray. So that'll definitely happen sometimes where I can't tell if they've already spent their turn or not.
School is in session.
Proof of merit. Again, those don't do anything right now, but one day. Alright, and with all that, I think... Yeah, I still went way too quickly. We had like 5 turns extra, so we really should have played a little bit slower, got our forces together, and then attacked as a group. And then I wouldn't have had so many, you know, embarrassing, oh, the dragon died. Well, that was a 240 damage crit. I don't know if I could stop that. But Jules, I could have kept his alive. Stefan's was hard because it was like he killed an entire unit that he shouldn't have. But yeah, trying to not have dumb deaths. But we did get a fair number of surrenders, right? That's good. That's some money and some faction XP. And we're still getting S ranks on these. That's the important part. And if I wanted to play permadeath, I would have turned the flag on and been way more careful, but I didn't. Excuse me, Jules, was it? Yeah, I heard about you, Narima. Glad to have you with us. You are Sayonara, like me. Well, I was born in Sandland, but adopted by the Viridian Paradise after the Succession War. Really lucked out. Perhaps it was luck. Perhaps the gods had better designs for your life, Jules. Tell me, have you been to our homeland since your adoption? Sadly, no, but I'd like to one day. Please reconsider, or at least consult with me before setting foot in Sandalanda. But why? I hear it's wonderful. It is, but we live in difficult times now. Our homeland is not what it once was. Jules, we Sandalandas must stick together in these times. Perhaps, just promise you will consult me before doing anything rash. Sure. I appreciate having such a dedicated friend. You just met. You're not friends? The honor is mine, Jules. Donar be with you. Maybe they are friends. She seems really good, and she got an upgrade between versions of this game, so I'll have a look at her in a second. Ankylas's bold action results both in victory and in calamity. The calamity was for the enemy. The storm left Ankylas's ships heavily damaged, and us as well, forcing them far off course. Her fleet runs aground at the swamp-filled region north of Lamalanen. We didn't make it to Lamalanen today, maybe next year. This region is full of valuable resources, but the working conditions are harsh. The swamp contains plantations operated by slaves, enforced by tide reavers. Both the mercenaries and the unforgiving terrain lie between Blueankylas's army and their destination, the monastery at Lamalanen. Ankylas will have to make the choice between her own mission and the liberation of the oppressed people. What's a girl to do in the swamps? Okay, we did not get enough points for another tech. We do, however, have a silver arena token. And let's see, actually, this was kind of a short episode. Maybe we'll do the silver arena while we're recording here, because that was a quicker one. Let's see if there's anyone super interesting here. So we've got bodyguard. That's actually not good on a squad leader, because you want this one to be on a... This is a good skill to have on your heavy armor up front in front of your squad leader, because then they're stronger. So that's not great. I do generally like mercenaries to be the leaders rather than the followers. We've got a concentration crossbowman. No crits, but more damage. But crits are really good, so I don't know about that. And then crits bypass all armor. That's even better, so. But this is not a very high skill crit unit anyway. So I don't see anyone that I really want to recruit specially. Lightning Affinity, yes. Iron, yes. A nice little blade. This is our first one with plus capacity. Okay. These are probably the best artifacts most of the time. They generally don't add a lot of stats, but they actually make it so you can have more soldiers. Or other artifacts. But yeah, these are almost always, buy them always, basically. Let's see, Blade Master Armor, that's really good. Buy that. Agility, sure. Healing? You get healed even more when you get healed. That might be okay, it's not that important. This is good for your tanks. You know, I have to apply some of these traits, but it's hard. Like, it's really hard, figuring, for me, it takes a long time figuring that out. Pyrosight is pretty rare, so if we want to have a gun army, we need lots of that. And this might be a new one. I don't think I've seen this before, but no, not getting killed by criticals. Oh, for the whole unit, I suppose. Greatly reduced. That's interesting. I'll probably buy it. Yeah, might as well. Okay, so let's have a quick look at our army. See if anyone's ready to be promoted or anything interesting. We still need more horses. There were no horses on that boat. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Oh, I was thinking Barnabas we needed to... Now that he's no longer, like, invincible, we actually want him to have, like, a more balanced unit so that his friends take the hits. How's his armor 55? Yeah, it's actually higher than anyone else. So we still want him on the front row, but we don't want him to take all the hits. So having some friends to take a couple blows will make a big difference. And we did get a new unit, so we've got Narima now. I don't know if I want the back attacks in front. I might switch them to something else. She's, this is maybe a good unit to be sword masters. So maybe, because she can use a bow, a couple bowmen, and then I'll give her later on these girls, right? Because she's like an ultimate version of a sword master. Sword masters don't usually get the extra bow, they just get the double attack. But it looks like Narima is a blade master that gets double attack or uses the bow. There's probably it's in the lore probably. Seeing as it's new for me, let's see if I can find her units. Class blade master. So she's a advanced unit, light. She gets 2 double slashes, 2 double attacks, that's 4 attacks, or at long range, 1 archery attack. So she can pull out her bow and get a range, so she can do the indirect fire, or just awesome, like that's a really, really, really powerful class. Like, that's great. Also, technically I didn't show this one off, but Diana has her special thing too. She has a row attack. So she hits multiple units. Let's see. What else is there? Well, we don't have any of those yet. But those are the unique classes for now, I guess. Alright. Diana's, everyone loves Diana. Come on, Danish. She's the only giant woman. And there's a good story reason for why she's so tall. It's part of the lore. Alright, I'll do some inventory or some team management after we're done here. But let's do that arena before we end the episode. So this is a new arena for us. We'll take this one seriously rather than like grinding. So I'll probably deploy like my higher level units. So this is, you know, snow arena. I think the higher tier arenas do give you better rewards, and you generally fight higher tier enemy units like silver dragons and guys with guns, and who else is upgraded? Halberd dude, guy with a gigantic shield, promoted mages. Like this is a more powerful group for sure. So I'll just take the main team. The more powerful units like the heroes and stuff, and we'll just let them have a bit of fun. I would like to have Barnabas, definitely Diana, and I think actually I want a long range attack with Jules, just in case the boss is too hard. All right, so, and to be fair, remember we are playing on Warlord difficulty, but let's just let Spear Guy attack us. He's probably going to do like a ranged attack. Unless we can get right to the mountain, maybe. I would say Abigail is pretty good. Oh, we can just block the gate entirely. The guns are pretty dangerous. I think...
Repent before the righteous.
I think we stay out of range. We just let one guy attack. So this means we can go up to here.
Ready. I must not fail.
Honestly, if this guy wants to attack Jules, that's fine, because Jules gets good counter if he attacks with ranged. And then Barnabas... Technically, we could charge, but he's got spears, so... I'm actually going to leave Barnabas back a little bit. Technically in range of support for Blueankylo. I'd like to get a charge attack, basically. And you can't just do a zigzag charge. You got to have maximum movement. Alright, what you going to do? You're going to choke point up a bit here. Alright, they did go for the ranged attack. That's actually probably the best case scenario, because this is only going to do a little bit of damage, and we should do a lot. I mean, we didn't quite kill anything, but that was good. Okay, so now... Dangerous unit. Diggory. Dorothy. This is not so bad. Druid is pretty dangerous. I'd say the guns are the worst, and probably the dragons. I'd like for Jules to shoot probably the gun people if possible. So like I want him... We gotta clear some room out. So maybe we just have Barnabas... Barnabas could charge the gun guys too. That might work, but... I think Barnabas charges Thomas and then gets out of the way.
School is in
Assuming this is a charge. Yeah. He's got a pretty good chance of killing the front row, I think, with a charge. And they're all shocked, so... Okay, he did not do very much damage. And crit. I mean, you know, spears. Not ideal. Good chippening of damage, but not good at killing everything. I've got my own dragons. I gotta kill this guy and get someone in front of the guns, at least, I think. I think Abigail could kill... She might be able to kill this group. She's pretty strong, and spears aren't particularly good against her. Oh, wow. We did not do very much damage with... I thought the fire breath would be a bit stronger. Dang, criticals! Sheesh! Ay. I mean, we're fine, but gee whiz, those enemy crits are crushing us these days. So these...
For my people.
Okay, I've got to kill this guy and get to the guns. Primary has to be... This group must die so we can attack the guns on our turn. Like, we're probably going to have some units still lose some soldiers, but... It's going to be much better to attack them with our turn. This is leaving Jules exposed.
A paladin never surrenders.
I actually might even go cautious. I don't know. These gun units are deadly. I don't know if we should try to kill them on offense, but... 1, 2 down. Okay. Not bad, not bad. They only get one. Oh, we got a double heal. Okay, that was pretty lucky. Okay, so on the plus side, mostly wiped out the gun unit. And I'm on cautious mode, so she's on a good choke point position. I can't actually move Jules out of the way, or they're just gonna seize. If Jules dies, they're just gonna seize and we lose. So I think Jules has to try to significantly weaken Barad. And then he's just gonna have to get killed by Cav. Okay, he significantly weakened their power, but... Oh, maybe getting the kill? Oh, so close. I guess I could have put him in the castle as well to block. That might have been worth it. Okay, good. Waste your turn. This is gonna hurt. Well, he's instantly killed. That's probably like focus leader on the enemy part or something. He served his army well, though. He blocked them from capping the castle. Don't you shoot us. Get out of here. Shooting my Diana. Okay, this one is my most dangerous attack there. They get a stun and a fire, which is going to hit a bunch of people. We did kill their sorceress. Here comes. That's a lot of damage, but didn't technically kill anybody. Alright, Diana just charging through. Wow, wiped them. She's very strong, you know. So we're lucky that the dragons decided to go first and didn't attack. If they had waited, they actually could have, you know, still had a turn to attack instead. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Jules' group is doing okay. Yeah, if the enemy was smarter, they could have had a better turn order there for sure.
Stay strong, everyone.
Alright, we gotta fight some dragons now. Could go Barnabas and then Kanto and then maybe Ankylas to finish them. That's a pretty good choke point.
Master Sergeant, awaiting orders.
I don't know. I'd really prefer no one on Barnabas' team died. Got the baby. You know, Barnabas did a good job. He did exactly what I wanted. Okay, now we let... What level are these guys anyway? Level 10?
My friends are counting on me. I can do this.
So she's already level 11.
Stay strong.
We're already level 11.
Donar be with us.
We're already... Never mind. Everyone's level 11 already.
Time to end this.
I mean, should we try aggressive? Be aggressive with half a unit of archers? I bet you we can do it. Kill dragons! Yeah. I just had a feeling. Even without their captain, they're okay.
Repent.
Alright, now this means... Oh, we can't
Where am I needed?
really get where I want to be. And because of where Jules is, I can't shuffle anyone over either. That's a mistake.
The time to act is now.
And this is an all-archer group. It's range 3 from the fort.
Ready.
So move up like this.
I must not fail.
We can heal a bit, so we don't get killed by chip damage, hopefully.
A paladin never surrenders.
Still okay, still okay. Of course. Poor Jules' army. Should have known. Alright. A lot of the reason I wanted this group was to have 6 archers to chip away at the boss here, and it's not going to happen. Alright, so Archer Battalion.
For my people.
Let's beat him
For my
down.
homeland.
We'll be okay. Sword guys with shields, pretty good defense against archers. Get out of here. Not getting very much experience, but it's okay. So,
I
boss.
must be brave.
We'll check my number of turns here.
Donar be with us.
So we get a chance to heal up a little bit. I mean, I could...
You will always find a way.
This guy has no archers, right? So,
Stay strong,
you know,
everyone.
imagine if we'd actually had the whole squad alive when we got here. We'd be doing lots of damage. Killing these mages off. Instead, it's kind of, not very practical.
I ain't got all day.
Charging here, we could.
You got a plan?
Maybe next turn we charge, and then Kanto out of the way. He will heal a little bit first if we...
Time to end this.
Let's try another archer. Just not, you know, maybe we'll get a crit on one of these. We did some damage. I feel like cracking this is going to be a little bit hard. All right. How are we doing for turns? We've got lots of turns. We don't. In fact, we've got so many turns that
I must stay strong.
we might be better off chipping away some of their healing powers a little bit. Every time they cast healing, their magic power goes down a little bit. So we'll do it like this. I think this is probably a smarter play.
Repent before the righteous.
Sure, they're just going to be healing a lot right now, but
My friends are counting on me.
we'll probably go like Barnabas and then Abigail once we've done our chip damage. I would like to kill them in par time. So maybe next turn, after we shoot our arrows, we do the attack.
Where am I needed?
I can do this. Battle lies before
I think if we'd actually had all 6 of Jules' archers here, this would have worked out really well. So next turn is the turn we want to seize, if possible. So I think if we start running into melee this turn, as long as we don't just get wiped out.
A paladin never surrenders. The time to act is now.
We're getting stats.
We will always find a way.
Alright, we've not done very much damage, but in theory their healers are a bit weaker. I mean, what I will do here... I haven't made a quick save in a long time. And the game has crashed on us once, so...
School is in session.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. How come we don't get a charge? Wow. So that was terrible. I might even just reload that, honestly. The dragons did pretty well. Yeah, it was because we didn't get a charge. And maybe you can't charge into castles, but I think the charge would have given us much better odds. Yeah, good job, Abigail. Okay, so we get it in par. Just with a few units that went down. Let's see, who do I want to get some...
Master Sergeant awaiting orders.
I wonder if dead Barnabas can still get leadership.
ready.
Donar be with us.
Stay strong, everyone.
It's pretty close to getting his 7th archer.
I must be brave.
She's a long way away from getting another one. I'm going to try to get Barnabas one more unit if possible. I don't know if he'll actually get it. Yeah, somebody got leadership. Probably still Barnabas, even if he's having a nap. Alright, so that might be an S rank. Let's see. 8 turns. Technically, none of our squad's defeated, so we get S, which means the full XP, and we get 5 CPs. And more money, although that might be just because we did a silver. But, yeah. There you go. So for the future tubers, for episode's sake, I probably won't show off. Like, I'll show one of each type of arena at least. And maybe once we're really high level, I'll show off a couple more maybe. But for the most part, they're just the same thing. You know, they don't change. The units are randomized a little bit, but it's fine. And what I've been doing to make lots of money, which I'm going to continue doing for a while, is we just sell all these codexes that we get. And then when we go to the next map, assuming there's like a... Hopefully what we'll find is a bazaar with really good units or really rare artifacts. And I normally, when I play through, I've never sold all these codexes before, so I've never had anywhere near this much money. So we'll be able to buy almost anything we can possibly want. You know, if we see a mercenary like this, or an actually good rare mercenary, or even just, might as well buy all these, because got lots of money, right? We also could do stat randomization. It's not very important right now, but I could easily afford 10 or 20 militia and get ones that have the correct affinity or good random stats. I mean, maybe later on if I feel like we need to fix some units, but I think we're doing just great for now. So yeah, I think that's it for that section. We're going to end the episode here, and I might change Narima's unit, switch some people out a little bit. Yeah, I think I'll give her the girls. And then Blueankylo, I might try to get him with skirmishers. Yeah, we should be okay. Anyway, I'll figure that part out. We've also got the artifact. I think I haven't equipped it yet, but technically speaking, this is really nice artifact to have that we can move around. The elegant blade, the extra capacity. It's not a lot. It's just +2 squad capacity, but someone who has nothing in the way, for instance. So like, what that means is like, you know, Jules is not able to add another unit, but maybe, you know, you equip that elegant blade. I'm sure you guys it's not that complicated. But that drops him down to 40 out of 58. Maybe he can add another unit in there. He actually can't yet. He needs 12 for his next archer. He can add an archer for 12, but not 10. So anyway, that's not the right artifact for him. Not on this turn anyway. But I'm sure someone else, I'll be swapping it around to get extra units, because my priority is generally more units. And if I can add another unit, get them start getting class mastery, start getting experience, start getting their loyalty down, stuff like that, that's probably worth it almost every time. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get another unit for Ankylas's squad here. Anyway, I'll figure that part out off camera. So future tubers, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Next time we'll open up with a couple... well, Stefan's going to pick up this lady here, and then the two warrior ladies will have a little chat. So we'll look forward to that next episode. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.